Another transfer twist for Manchester United, and this time it's all about Antony. Reports from ESPN confirm that Turkish giants Fenerbahçe are ready to pay the full asking price, €45 million, for the Brazilian winger. But despite the offer being exactly what United want, the deal is far from done. In the last hours, Fenerbahçe made their intentions clear. They're willing to pay Manchester United's price tag. For United, who have been looking for solutions after Antony's mixed time at Old Trafford, this sounds like the perfect opportunity. But here's the catch: Antony himself isn't fully convinced. The 25-year-old forward, who joined United from Ajax back in 2022 for almost €100 million, has not yet agreed to move to Turkey. Despite the promise of a significant salary in Istanbul, Antony seems more interested in waiting for offers from other European clubs, preferably from the top 5 leagues. And this is where things get complicated. Many of the clubs interested in Antony, like Real Betis, Brighton, Bayer Leverkusen and Benfica, prefer a loan deal, not a permanent transfer. Manchester United, however, aren't interested in another loan. They still remember last season when Antony was sent to Betis, and while he had solid numbers, 9 goals and 6 assists in 26 games, the loan didn't solve United's long-term problem. Betis remain one of the most determined clubs behind the scenes. They'd love to bring Antony back, ideally on another loan. That option also pleases the player himself, who enjoyed his football in La Liga. But once again, United want a permanent solution. Manchester United have received several inquiries from across Europe. Brighton, Bayer Leverkusen, and Benfica have all asked about Antony's situation. But almost every single proposal so far has been for a temporary move. None have advanced. So United are left with a dilemma. On one side, Fenerbahçe are ready to pay the full €45 million. On the other side, Antony is holding back, waiting for something else, while most European clubs are only offering loans. Will United push him towards Turkey? Or will they be forced to compromise and settle for another loan? Let's not forget, Antony arrived at Old Trafford with massive expectations. A reunion with Erik ten Hag, a Brazilian flair winger, a record fee. But 2 years later, his future is in limbo. At just 25, this next move could define his career. Will he embrace a new challenge in Istanbul? Or will he fight to prove himself again in Europe's top leagues? One thing is clear: the Antony transfer saga is heating up. Manchester United hold the cards, but the final decision may come down to the player himself. Stay tuned, because this story is only just beginning.